Hey there guys, and welcome to this episode of Review Flex. Thanks so much for being here, I always appreciate it. We're going to be talking about Secret Level, the brand new anthology series coming to Amazon Prime. Each episode is going to feature a short story, beautifully animated on different game concepts and narratives. It looks so impressive. I think a lot of people are really excited. Amazon looks like it's becoming the kind of go-to streaming service for like video game adaptations, with the Tomb Raider adaptation series coming up as well. And yeah, it looks like Amazon could be the go-to place in the future for video game adaptations. But anyway, before we get on to talking about the Warhammer 40,000 teaser trailer for that episode, let's just go over to Wikipedia, and I want to show you guys the game series that are going to be showing up in this anthology series, because it's pretty crazy here. So we've got Armored Core, Concord, God of War. The God of War episode is going to be damn good. Crossfire, Dungeons & Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man, New World Atrium, Pac-Man, PlayStation, Sifu, Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, I'm definitely looking forward to that one, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. So that's the games that are going to be covered in each episode of this anthology series, and it's going to be so good. I think people are going to be raving about this show. But anyway, with that down, I just wanted to show you an example of the games that will be covered in Secret Level. Let's get on to the Warhammer 40,000 topic here that we're here to talk about. So this comes to us from TechRaptor.net. Warhammer 40,000 Secret Level trailer brings glory to the Imperium. So let's go down here. So, a new Warhammer 40,000 Secret Level trailer has been released. The upcoming animated anthology series announced during this year's Gamescom will be featuring an episode in Games Workshop's Gridmark sci-fi universe. Specifically, the new trailer puts the spotlight on the Ultramarines. So, the Warhammer 40,000 Secret Level trailer. In an official Warhammer community post, Games Workshop posted the Warhammer 40,000 Secret Level trailer. As the title implies, the trailer is a 40-second teaser of the footage from the show set in the enduring sci-fi universe. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to go through it ever so slightly. I'm going to play a little part of it here and there, and I'll pause it in between just for copyright reasons. But yeah, I think this looks really impressive. So let's quickly check out this teaser trailer and see what it has to show us. This is the teaser trailer here to the Space Marine episode of Secret Level. And I believe that it follows the same main character that was in the Space Marine 2 campaign, the video game that recently came out. Captain Titus, I think his name is. But let's just have a quick sort of run through of this trailer. It's very short, it's a very small teaser, but it looks cool nonetheless. We can play it in parts and then kind of pause it and talk as well. So we can see the Space Marines here, kind of making their way through the dirt and the dust. He's got the big plasma pistol here, and it looks like there's a bunch of like bandits. It looks like they're humans. Almost kind of like Mad Max a little bit. They're kind of on bikes here, and it looks like the Space Marines are taking out these bandits or these thieves or whoever they are. But we can see here, badass big plasma pistol here. I always love the size of the guns that the Space Marines carry around. They're absolutely ginormous. For a normal human to try and carry this gun, it would be ridiculous. But yeah, it's very dark as well, so I apologize for that. But we can see here the Space Marines, they start trying to fight the bandits. Then we get a shot of what looks to be a young child here, covered in blood, potentially growing up, going through the culture as a Space Marine. He's going to be a Space Marine in the future. Maybe he's going through the training as a young child. Whatever's going on here, but the culture of where the Space Marines live, it's going to be very difficult, very hard, living in the 40,000 universe. So we got a young child here covered in blood. Maybe we're going to learn a little bit more about Captain Titus, like a prequel kind of story of him growing up before he was a Space Marine. That would be pretty damn cool to see. And then we get this young child, obviously, like I already said, covered in blood. And then it kind of cuts to the Space Marine mask and the helmet. Pretty damn cool. Then we see a Space Marine standing with a combat knife. Looks like he's just taken out an alien, potentially a Tyranid here. Covered in sort of blue glowing blood, the gigantic combat knife. And then we get this huge gigantic explosion behind the Space Marine here. Not exactly sure what that is or what's happening there. Discover Warhammer 40,000. And then we get a bunch of kind of really quick shots there. So let's see if we can learn anything from this. We get some eyes, obviously inside the helmet probably. Another great shot there of an Ultramarine. Looks to be one of the characters. He's got like kind of like a blindfold, but it's kind of like bolted across across his eyes there. That's kind of a bit crazy. Then we get Captain Titus again. It looks to be the exact same character from Space Marine 2, like I was saying. Then we get a shot from behind of the Ultramarine here with the jetpack. Looks fantastic. And then again, another shot of a Space Marine with this kind of signature big kind of logo crescent thing above his head. I do apologize, I don't know the in-depth lore of Space Marines, so when you see a Space Marine with this, I know that these different kind of symbols and things that they have on their costumes represent different sectors of the different Space Marines and stuff, and they represent different kind of jobs and things within divisions, if you like, within the Space Marines. So I apologize if I don't know that. I'm not a big lore person when it comes to Warhammer, but a casual fan. I still like it, but and then going through, can't really make out what that is. And then it looks like here we have a Space Marine fighting some aliens, and there's like blue glowing blood everywhere, which is pretty cool. It kind of really contrasts against the dark background, so that looks really great. And then the doors close, and then it says secret level December 10th. And as you can see here, like we went through at the beginning of the video, the different games that this secret level anthology series is going to be focusing on, you can see all the different characters here from the different games. But I mean, things like God of War, Pac-Man, Warhammer, Concord, all these really popular different games that are going to be featured here. No matter who you are, you're going to find something to enjoy in one of the episodes here. And it looks really, really impressive. So let's jump back over to the article, continue reading before we finish off the video here. So landing back over here on the article, let's keep going down here. So Secret Level is an animated anthology series aimed at adults. It is being produced by the same creative mind behind another popular anthology series, Netflix's Love, Death and Robots. In addition to Warhammer 40,000, the series will include episodes based on Dungeons & Dragons and Sifu. As for what is in the trailer, it appears to be a straightforward mission for the Ultramarines, the powered armoured enforcers that will of the Imperium of Man. The teaser is light on action. What little can be seen shows the Ultramarines fighting what appears to be a horde of human bandits. They even have a Mad Max-esque gear and motorcycles. That's exactly what I said. It looks like something out of Mad Max, where they got like the spikes and, you know, the kind of the spikes on the back of the motorbike and that kind of aesthetic of the Mad Max universe. The teaser also implies that the episode may be an origin story for a named character. There's a brief scene of a young man covered in blood staring at the camera in the rain, all while a narrator voices dogmatic phrases of turning fear into loyalty. The face of the man even match cuts to an Ultramarine putting his helmet on. So yeah, it could potentially be part of a prequel story of an Ultramarine, potentially Captain Titus, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I think it's going to be a really fantastic episode. So, given the rise in popularity of Warhammer 40,000 series, thanks in part to Saber Interactive's action game. By the way, just as a plug here, a self-promotion, on the channel, I did an entire walkthrough of the Space Marine 2 campaign game. So, if you're interested in seeing that, go onto my channel, just type in Space Marine 2, it will come up with an entire playlist from start to finish of the campaign. I had a great time playing through it. It was so fantastic. The action of just ripping apart Tyranids was so damn fun. So go and check out that gameplay series if you're interested in watching that, guys. There's a good chance this episode of Secret Level may be an origin story for the protagonist of that game, Captain Titus. Yeah, I mean, basing this episode on that same character from that game was probably a genius move, and it was great because all the people that played that game who are invested in that character, spent hours playing as that character in the campaign, can now come over, watch this episode of Secret Level, and continue to learn more news and information about that character. So it was a great idea continuing that story. The Warhammer 40,000 Secret Level trailer ends with the Ultramarine fighting something alien, his knife covered in glowing blue viscera, followed shortly by a succession of rapid-fire images. Secret Level will debut on Prime Video December the 10th. So we've got, what, 2 weeks or so? Just over 2 weeks, I think, until this comes out. And it looks like they're releasing 2 episodes per week from what I've seen online, which is something different that I haven't seen from a streaming show before. But I'm really, really excited for this episode of Secret Level. God of War, Pac-Man, Concord. They're covering some great games. Dungeons & Dragons as well. That's going to be an interesting episode. So there's something great here, no matter what fan of what series you are. No matter what kind of gaming you like, there's going to be something great to be covered in this anthology series. But just to finish off, a Warhammer 40,000 episode here looks fantastic. This short teaser, although it didn't show a whole lot, still seeing the Ultramarines in action in this beautifully animated kind of CGI sequence gets me more hyped and anticipated to watch this show. So guys, I throw it off to you. You've seen this information, you've seen this small teaser trailer here. What did you think of it? Are you looking forward to seeing Secret Level, or is it something that you're not that bothered about? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down into the comment section, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions there, guys. Can't wait to hear what you have to say as always. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Your support goes a long way to really helping out this channel, so I always appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.